right, I want to rip this eBay Pano pack, but I can't run the raffle until we close the micro. The mini's closed because of the micro. The main board's closed because of the mini and the micro. But the whole domino needs to fall with the micro. The micro, what's the micro? Well, what's a mini? The main board, here's the main board. The main board is first place, gets the very last Pano eBay hot pack that I own through that big purchase that I've been talking about for about 6 months, 9 months, whatever. We will see a Pano pack ripped as soon as this closes. Second place can choose BNS2 Blaster or 2 Chrome 1 retail packs or 3 Chrome 3 fatties. Third place would be 2 Chrome 3 fatties. 2 Chrome 3 fatties, yes. First, second, and third. $20 a spot. So that board is full there because I closed the last 10 spots to a mini. So what's a mini? A mini is a way to get 10 spots on the main board. And it was $15 a spot. And we got about halfway full. And then I said, screw it. Let's close the last few spots to a micro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the winner of the micro gets 8 spots on the mini. The winner, the first and second on the mini, get 5 spots each on the main. Hopefully that all makes sense and your head's not spinning. But at the end of the day, we need somebody to grab some spots on this micro so we can rip this Pano. I got this Pano pack right here. This is the last one. American is apple pie. Pano eBay hot pack from back in the day. Faded glory on that pack too. That sucker is faded. Anyway, this is $12 a spot on this micro, and then I will randomize, and then I'll randomize the mini, and then we'll run the main. More than likely, whoever wins the micro is going to win the whole shooting match. That's just how it goes sometimes. It's just how it goes. So it's $12 a spot. If somebody wants multiple spots, I'll make a deal for you to grab multiple spots. Just let me know. Want this sucker closed? Railroader, I did not find these on eBay. These used to sell on eBay. Railroader, I thought you were on for my talk over the weekend when I did the Whatnot show. eBay hot packs have all but gone away because one, it's frowned upon to search stuff. That's number one. So sellers that were selling eBay hot packs, they kind of became labeled as searchers, which is kind of like taboo in the hobby. Then what also happened was buyers of the hot packs were reporting to eBay that what was guaranteed to be inside wasn't actually in there. And so sellers got gun shy about doing any more of those. One of the biggest buyers of all those eBay hot packs from 2012 to about 2020, he reached out to me and said, look, I bought a ton of these eBay hot packs. They've all been from the best sources out there that they guaranteed you get them. They opened a bunch of them. They said everything was good. They said now they want to sell some of their big lot that they had bought over 10 years or whatever. And I said, let me try some of them out. So I did, and they were a lot of fun on the show. And then he said, do you want the rest of them? And I said, how much? And I shit my pants. And I said, I'm not doing that. And he said, okay, I'll figure out what to do with them. Then he went away. And then a few months later, he came back and said, look, let's make a fucking deal. And I said, well, what's the deal? How much? He gave me a price, and I said, I'll do half of that. It was huge. The number was huge. And I was like, okay, I'll bite the bullet, and I'll do half of it. I'll take them on. And I said, I'll only take them because the number I paid for the ones I got was still a big number. But he said that he would guarantee they had what they said they're going to have in them. Otherwise, I would get refunded as long as I ripped them live on stream. So that way I could say, here it is. And so far, we're 100%. There hasn't been any that have failed us. That was back when I had the plates, the regular sketches, and the panos. So this is my last pano. I have no more plates left. I'm actually almost out of value packs as well. I have a few regular hot packs left, but there you go. Railroader, if you missed it, you just got an earful of the story behind those. The story behind the eBay hot packs that were very prevalent from about 2012 through about 2021, maybe. And then they just kind of disappeared. They kind of disappeared. So there you go. Yeah, yes, you did. I opened it, though, for you. I opened one for you. Okay, so this is if you want. So this is a raffle for the micro. The micro winner here. This is 12 spots, and this is where we stalled out. So there's 12 spots. No, sorry, it's $12 per spot. Let me bring you in. Let me bring you in a little bit. So it's right here. It's $12 per spot. Winner gets the final 8 spots on the mini. 12 bucks a spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots open. 6 spots are open. 12 bucks a spot. I could put them up on Whatnot, but I'd have to ship you something. Otherwise, Whatnot would say, "Yay!" So I'd have to sell you something else. I'd have to sell you something else, and then it would get you a spot. Yeah, I guess I could sell a Chrome 5. If anybody wants a spot, I would sell a Chrome 5 pack for $12, and I get you a spot on there. So I guess I could sell them that way. I guess I could sell them that way if you wanted to. But you got to pay shipping though. You got to pay shipping, so they wind up being about 15 bucks a spot. I got 3, 4. I got 5. I was giving these out as gifts. I opened a hobby box, and when I ship stuff out through Whatnot, I include one of these in there as a thank you for those that for some of the folks that bought from me. So that's why I have these out loose. I just was grabbing them and putting them in there. I got to find something else because I'm running out of little give me's. Maybe I'll buy another Chrome 5 hobby case. I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, does anybody want any of these micros? If you're on Facebook, I do 2 for 20. 2 for 20 if you're on Facebook, but Whatnot charges me 13%, so I can't do that over on Whatnot. 2 for 20 if anybody wants them. Just shoot me a direct message. I'm not seeing any comments on here. No comments on Facebook yet. We're trying to rip an eBay Pano pack. Just can't close the sucker out. We got so close. 2 for 20 on Facebook if anybody wants a spot. This is the micro that gets you 8 spots onto the mini. Railroader, how many spots do you want? Railroader, how many spots you want? I do 10 bucks a piece for you, Railroader, if you do multiple spots. Tell me how many spots you want. 4. Okay, 40 bucks. I'll put it up for you right now. I'll give you 4 packs of Chrome 5 as well. I'll give you 4 packs of Chrome 5 as well for your purchase. Let me oh well, Shane just grabbed some. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like we're closed. They're gonna go to Railroader and Shane. Looks like Shane grabbed 2. Hold on a second. I'm not seeing comments over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, Shane got 9 and 5. Okay, we're closed. We're gonna rip this bad boy. All right. Did you want Railroader? You want 4 spots, right? 4 spots for 40. Okay, 9 and 5 goes to Shane, and the other 4 spots go to Railroader. All right, let's do this. Okay, you got it. All right, Railroader, we're putting you on here. Railroader, why don't you join me over on Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal? Just grab your neighbor's personal stuff and open a burner account in their name. All right, this is Syrup Shane. Syrup Shane. On the I run raffles over here on Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. 9 and 5. If you're looking for me over here, Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. You just got to set up a burner Facebook account. That's I didn't join Facebook until 2019, and it was only to run my business. And then all of a sudden, I was like, I'm hooked on phonics over here. All right, this is get Railroader. Just get your 81. Railroader 81. Just get a burner account, Railroader. Let me put up this. Boom. 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 And I'll ship these Chrome 5s out for you, Railroader, after tomorrow. By the way, no big whatnot show this weekend. I might run like a single box. I'm going to have a special guest. Make sure and tune in Saturday. He is a whatnot breaker extraordinaire. Tune in Saturday to see who my special guest is. We got a special guest coming in Saturday for all the S3, 4, 5, and 5 breaks. I say 5 and 5 because we're doing 2 of those. There are some open break spots this weekend. Before we rip this pano pack, I want to go over the open break spots this weekend. I had breaking news I just put out. Sapphire 3 and 4 breaks will conclude on July 19th. Sapphire 2 10-box breaks will begin on July 26th. There's about 15 open spots in those breaks. July 26th, 10-box breaks of Sapphire 2 will begin again. Sapphire 1 for this Friday, there's about 10 open spots. Several, 3 or 4 of them have unfound, untracked one-of-ones. Saturday, Sapphire 3 has the Digi Spot 9 open. That includes Adam and Paul from Adam Ball and Pin Paul. That is a bad boy pad right there. That's $120 for that one. Sapphire 4 has a spot 4 open in the Digi Break. That's $95, and you get to play 5 spots on that, on spot 4 in the Digi. And then Sapphire 5 has about 12 open spots for this weekend, 10-box break. You get all the hits that we pull on the spots that you play. And then, of course, the Digi Break for Sapphire 5 has the Satires open and spot 4 in the Digi Break. MLB 2 case break is sold out. That's going to commence on June 22nd. June 22nd. All right, shut up, Scott, and let's run this. But first, I got to post this up for Railroader. 4 spots for Railroader. Buy it now. Boom. Create a temporary listing. Railroader is coming up right now. We're just going to call this 4 spots. 4 spot Raz for Railroader. 4 spot Raz. Once there was this girl who got into an. Wait a minute. That's Crash Test Dummies. 4 spot Raz. Here we go. All right. It is listed. This is for Railroader only. For Railroader only. Railroader, I hooked you up. Go ahead and grab that, Railroader. Railroader, scoop and score, and then we can run this bad boy. Scoop and score. Railroader, it's up there. Boom. Railroader grabbed it. Let's go. Alrighty then. Okay. Had to tell John to stay away. Okay, let's do this. Where's the mini? The micro. Okay, here goes the micro. Railroader, here's the one that you played in right here, the micro. Boom. Thank you for Railroader for closing that out. Now we can run this. And thank you, Shane. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate you, my man. 6 spots gone, and now we can run this bad boy, and we're going to rip that pano pack. If anybody wants to grab those any of those open break spots that I mentioned, and your whatnot exclusive only, I can DM you the open spots and how to pay after the show's over. So just send me a DM if you want to play and you don't want to join Facebook. I dual stream, so it'll stream on Facebook and on whatnot. But if you want to join Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal on Facebook, go ahead. It's a private group, but I'll let you in. This is a micro times 8. Times 8. Here we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring it in this way. And that way, then Facebook can watch right there. Micro times 8. Let me go to the main board. Right there. Railroader 81 up top, and down below is Railroader 81. Railroader, there you're on the 4, 6, 10, and 1. Shane's on the 2. Gangham Kyle is on the 3. Whoop, 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 whoop. Syrup Shane on the 5, Danielle Bell on the 7, Marvelous Miguel on the 8, Syrup Shane on the 9, and Railroader. All right, winner here gets the close on the mini. Let's do it to it. Let's do it to it. Here we go. All right, this is random.org. This is a paid for service. I pay for this every month, and it tracks my raffles for 30 days. Railroader, one winner only gets 8 spots on the mini and the close. All right, here we go. 11 times around the world. We always spin the die, 2 die, and we always randomize 5 or more. It's just the way we do it at Calvert Cards because it's the industry standard. Who's the standard? I am the standard, and that's why it's the industry standard. Railroader 81, Gangnam Kyle, Syrup Shane, Marvelous Miguel, Railroader 81, and the winner and the champion of first place alone, Coast 2! Whoop, 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 whoop. It's Gangnam Kyle. Gangnam Kyle on the 3 takes it down. There is the timestamp right below. I'm going to copy and paste that timestamp. Thank you guys all for playing the micro, but don't go away. Don't go away. Girl, don't go away mad. No, just go. No, don't go away. Don't go away. That was Gangnam Kyle on that micro. And let's go ahead and run the mini. That is congrats to Pius. Right there. Boom. All right, now we can close out that micro. Man, that was painful to get that sucker closed. Thank you, gents, for closing that bad boy out. Let's see. That's unpin. My June 15th price guide. My June price guide will be out late this month because I'm still waiting on some pretty cool inventory. And so I didn't want to do a spoiler alert. So we're going to wait till June 15th. I will have my new price guide. It's going to be heavier on 2013 through 2020 product. I don't really hone in that much outside of Sapphire and Chrome 7 on 2021 through 25. Like, vacation and kids that play and goo. I don't really hone in on those items that much. Let's see, mini. Here is the mini. It's going to sound a whole lot like micro. That's because that is Mr. Gangnam Kyle is the micro man. Let's go. Whoopin'. Gangnam Kyle multi-round giveaway. New giveaway. Okay, so the winners here, first place gets 5, second place gets 5. This is the mini times 5 and 5. All right, let's bring in the starting lineup, and then let's run this. See, it took a little while, but we got there. We're going to rip. Just hang tight, party people. It's about to rip the Pano Pack. We're going to rip it. All right, here we go. Micro up top. And this is a raffle that was posted on Garbage Pail Kids Alive, The Real Deal on Facebook. Micro is Gangnam Kyle because he just won the micro. This is a mini. First and second place get 5 spots each. Down below is micro. Up top is micro. That would be Gangnam Kyle. Over here, you will see micro up top and micro down below and everybody in between. Let's roll 2 die and randomize. 8 times around the world. Let me just double check. That was 15. Yes, 15. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because over here it says 15 entries. All right, here we go. We're going to go around the world 8 times. Good luck, everybody. It's almost time to rip the Pano Pack. It better be in there. All this work and it's not in there. I'm going to piss myself. Micro. Come on the corner. We got micro. That's Gangnam Kyle. Grim Jim and Marvelous Miguel. We got Grim Jim and Syrup Shane. Micro. It's micro with the sweep of the leg, but we got the big red button and the winner and the champion of first and second place. Coast 2! Micro on the 9. Micro on the 1. Micro sweeps the leg and gets 10 spots on the main board. I told you guys, somehow, some way it was going to be the micro. That would be Gangnam style. Holy cow. Micro man, clean it up. Let's go. All right, let's run the main board. But first, let me congratulate Whoopin' Gangnam style. All right. Congrats to Pius. But that doesn't mean anything. You haven't won anything yet, Pius, so don't count your chickens before they hatch. But you did get 10 spots on the main board. All right, so let's unpin that one. It's almost time. Here comes the main board. Finally, we're here. We're finally on the main board. This is a Raz party. I posted this yesterday. It took 24 hours to close. First place gets the last Pano eBay Hot Pack sketch rip live right now. Second place, one BNS2 Blaster or two Chrome 1 retail packs or three Chrome 3 Fatties. Third place gets two Chrome 3 Fatties. This is called a Raz or a waffle or a raffle. Whatever you want to call it, it's something. It's something special. All right, first and second place when you see first and second place on this list, that is Gangnam Kyle. Let me go over the starting lineup in just a second, and let's see if Gangnam Kyle is going to take all those victories to pay dirt or not. Let me post this up here. Boom. This is first Pano, second BNS2, third C3. All right, here we go. We're about to see a Pano party. It's a Pano party. All right, let's bring you in a little bit closer. Here we go. Here's your starting lineup for the Pano party. First place times 5. That is going to be whoop, 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 whoop. It's Gangnam Kyle. Syrup Shane on the 2. Who does number 2 work for? It works for Syrup Shane. Baked Jake on the 3. Gangnam Kyle 4. Frying Brian. Marvelous Miguel. Drizzle for Shizzle. It's the Drizz. First place times 5. That would be Gangnam Kyle. Drizzle on the 10. Joey on the 11. Gangnam Kyle on the 12. Boy, Gangnam Kyle, you got a few spots today. If you don't win, I know you're going to come knocking on my door. We've been waiting for you. This is first place. That's Gangnam Kyle. Second place is Gangnam Kyle and Grim Jim on the 19. Is Grim Jim going to get it done? Let's find out. And then Gangnam Kyle on the 20. Here we go, party people. We're about to see a Pano Pack rip live. If you happen to get second or third place, second place anyway, let me know what prize you select. That's the only spot that has a selection. This Sunday, I'll be running another high roller board. First place can take home a case of Sapphire 3 or 4 or a case of Chrome 7 Hobbies. High roller board for Sunday. Let's do it to it. Here we go. Gangnam Kyle up top. Down below is Gangnam Kyle. 3 winners. Let's roll to die and randomize 6 times around the world. Good luck, everybody. And we are off and running. Who stopped the music? Who did it? Who did it? That is Gangnam Kyle. Coming around the corner, we got for Shizzle, it's Drizzle. We got Gangnam Kyle again. And the winner and the champion of first, second, and third goes to the commercial that's playing in the middle of my show. No way. Goes to Joey. Gangnam Kyle and Gangnam Kyle. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gangnam Kyle gets second and third, but Joey on the 11 takes down the Pano Pack. Congratulations to Joey McElroy. All right, let's do it to it. Let's rip that Pano Pack. Oh, yes. Let's go. Oh, Don, I just saw your comment on there. It was closed, but the good news is the that winning spot came from Gangnam Kyle anyway. So you saved some coin on that one. You did save some coin on that one. But thank you, Don. Thank you, Don, for popping in. I just saw your post there. Facebook was being weird with comments. All right, enough. Let's run this pano and see what the last pano looks like. Boom, right there. Let's do it. Here we go. This is the last of the eBay, the last of my eBay panos right here. This is the last of them. Joey McElroy, you get everything that we pull inside of this pack. So let's find you something good to eat. If there's no pano in there, then we'll have to work out something else because I was promised there'd be a pano in here. I was promised. Oh, sure looks like a pano to me. All right, here we go. Andy Apple. Old Faithful. Old Glory Hole. No, that's Berserk Bernie. Trash Bin Lynn. This is an American. It's apple pie value. eBay. Hot pack, value pack. Wrigley Renee. Hurring Harvey. Security. Joyless Jeb. Mark Spark. Raygun. Big Gus. Fiona Apple. And there is your pano pack. There is your Pano pack right there. Let's set that sucker down. We'll get to that in just a second. Beauty contest. Yankee Doodle Dandy. Randy, you got a card. Rastaman Randy, you got a Yankee Doodle Randy. Raul Rout. Shot Pat. Red Woody, the old Red Rocket. Bald Edgar. Yikes, biting his eyeball out. Patrol Paul. Wow, he's just beating up kids. Paul's not nice. Golden Bill. All right, without further ado, let's do it to it. This has been Lily Mercado. Oh boy. Lily, it looks like it's got a little bit of detail to it. I can see it from the back. Hello, no. Let's see. So, this was hiding out for the last 9 years in that value pack. Boom. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy right there. Oh, yes. Lily Mercado. That is your Pano pack. Scoop and score for Joey McElroy right there. Nice looking color one. Looks like Galloping Glen is bouncing through the forest right there. Holy shnikes. There you go. That is your Pano going to Joey McElroy. Joey McElroy. I do have, if you guys are interested, I would be willing to rip one more, and I'll just run it on Whatnot. And so we can have a little bit more of a show. I kind of want to rip one more. I don't have no more Panos. This is not a Pano. But if anybody wants this, I'll run it. I'll run it on an auction right now. I'll run it on an auction. Let me see what we got. Let's see. All right, here's your options. Here are your options. This is a value pack, eBay hot pack. This is what I have left. This is all I have left out of the bulk of 60. I have a Battle of the Bands, 2015 Series 1, 2014 Series 2, and a We Hate the 80s. That's what's left. I'm going to start it at 120, and wherever it lands, if nobody buys it, that's okay. I'll just run it during my big Whatnot show later. So here we go. We put it up. But it's got to be ripped, though. It's going to be ripped. So if you win, I'm ripping it, and then I'll ship you everything that's inside. But it has to be ripped. There's no option on that. Auction. Create a temporary listing. This is an eBay hot pack. Here we go. All right, if anybody wants one, you get to pick. There are 4 packs to choose from. You can pick one, and it will be ripped. If nobody wants to buy it, that's okay. I'll run it on my next Whatnot show when we have some folks on. There you go. Yeah, no, that is a pretty sweet one right there. All right, we are going to rip one. Rastaman Randy says, let's rip it, Scott. All right, let's do it for you, Randy. Let's rip one. So the options, again, are We Hate the 80s, Battle of the Bands, 2015 Series 1, and 2014 Series 2. Let me know, Rastaman. The 2014 Series 2 is one of these jumbo packs. Bands. Okay, sweet. Here we go. All right. I am going to shut down the stream after we're done here. Again, if you tuned in late, Gangnam Kyle won 2nd and 3rd with the BNS 2 Blaster or Chrome 1. And 3rd place was the Chrome 3. And Joey McElroy, and I'll show the sketch off again. I can already see the sketch. I can see the back of it anyway. I can see the back of it. All right, here we go. This is for Rastaman, Mastodon, Green Dave, Green Dave, Lonely Lennon, Flaming Liam, Thurston the How, Torturing Taylor, Daft Paul, OK Gordon, Crazy Katie, Up in Space Somewhere, Barfin' Band Ben, Jolted Joel, Grateful Ted, Bone Manny. Ooh, hold on a second. Harry It Goes Again, Harry It Goes Again, Scary Perry, couple Katy Perrys, Stingin' Sumner, Mauled Mellencamp, Mutilated Michaels, Gross Gwen, Fouled Frank. I'll show that American is Apple Pie Pano in just a second as well. Daft Daltrey, Heartless Harry, Bone Manny, and the sketch going to Rastaman Randy is a Joe Blow from Kelly Greider. Joe Blow is the sketch of the day on bands right there. Congratulations, Rastaman Randy. There is your sketch of the day. Tune in next Whatnot show on June 14th. We will do a couple more eBay hot packs. I'm almost out of them, so I can't run them that frequently. I'd like to save a few for a couple a month anyway, and through the summer. Get us through the summer, and then that'll be it. These have only been offered to me one time in the history that I've owned my business, and I decided to scoop and score them. They don't grow on trees anymore. Most people opened them. When you bought them on eBay, most people opened them. They didn't hold on to them and go, yeah, I want to save these for when the market's a little cooler. There you go, Kelly Greider. That goes to Rastaman Randy. Railroader, do you want me to? Railroader, do you want one? Railroader, if you want one, I can run another one. I guess I could do another one for you, Railroader. That goes to Randy. Okay, I'll run one for you. All right, Randy, I'll put your name on that one. And that's Joey. I can give you, let's see here. I have regular retail packs and those value packs to choose from. 2015 Series 1. Let's see. And then here, so you can choose from those. Prime Slime Bands, 2015 Series 1, 80s, 2014 Series 2, and the value pack from 2. That's it. That's it. That's what we got. All right, let me run. Oh, 2 Randys. Okay, cool. The Randys are on. Let's do it. This is an auction. This is... Okay. Gonna start at 120. 1. Okay, one more and that's it. Here we go. Last one. 7 seconds on the recoil. All right, 30 seconds. There we go. All right. We opened. Okay, so while you're waiting, this was the pano. This was the pano that Joey McElroy got right there. That was the pano right there. That was the pano. And then that one went to Joey McElroy. And then Randy got the Joe Blow, Kelly Greider right there. That was the Joe Blow that came out of the Battle of the Bands. And some have asked, like, tuned in late, do we get color ones? Yes, we do get color ones. All right, Railroader. Railroader, let's go. Oh, Breezy in Hawaii's on. Now let's go Breezy. Which one do you want, Railroader? Let's rip it. left. This one, you mean? You want a 2000? Are you asking what's left? That's a 2015 Series 1 value pack. You want that one? If you could just tell me the specific one. If you want 2014 Series 2, We Hate the 80s, Prime Slime, Bands. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is a 2015 Series 1 value pack. Here we go. 2015. Lilia, thank you. Sorry, I saw your message. I didn't write you back. I see you on over there. My bad. I do appreciate you getting that in for the Mark Bark spot. I marked you off anyway, but then I went live here and I got distracted. All right, here we go. This is going to Railroader. Let's go. Good luck to you, Railroader. Let's find something good in here for you. So far, we are 100%, and I'm not worried about knocking on wood because it just seems to be that's what it's going to be. All-Seeing Ivan, Bowling Alligator, Molting Mitch, Pierre Amid, Louise Lane, Insect Ike, County Ferris, Stalagmite, Slipper Stefan, Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin. Coming out to play. Froggy Frank. Big Ed. Brian Drain. Leggy Peggy. Cold Cuts. Larval Laura. Ink Blot Dot. Gaseous Gus. Looks like you got a black Homer Plate. I see a black parallel. Stolen Nolan. And, hold on. Demolished Damon. And the sketch reveal party is a Zapata kit split on the Zapata. Let's go right there. Let's go. That's a sweet one. That is sweet. Spot 81 in my Sapphire one breaks right there. Old Zapata. We haven't pulled a Zapata in some time. Get in there. All right, Railroader, Rastaman Randy, and Joey McElroy and Gangham Kyle are the winners today. Thank you guys all for playing. I appreciate you filling that raffle up. Thank you, everybody. And that is the end of the show. We saw 3 sketches right there. That goes to Railroader. And then, of course, the Pano. The Pano right there goes to Joey McElroy. And then our third sketch, Rastaman Randy, right there with the Joe Below, Kelly Grider right there. All right, that is the sketch reveal party for today. I didn't plan on doing 3, but we got there with 3 of them. So thank you guys. Make sure and check out all the open break spots. I got quite a few this week. Sapphire 3 and 4 will conclude on July 19th. I put a hard date down on that. Sapphire 2 will begin on July 26th. 10 box breaks on July 26th of Sapphire 2. Take a look at all the open break spots and let me know if you want to claim anything. All right, guys, have a good rest of your Tuesday. And as always, I will see you soon on the boards. Oh, yeah. Sketches are sweet, Railroader. They are sweet. No, that's right. Just realized that. They don't put guns on there. You got the pistol. Lilia pointed out something right there. He's got the pistol right there. They don't put that on him anymore. You're right. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your Monday. And as always, I'll see you soon on the boards. Take care, everybody.